What's up guys, Shuri here, and today we're going to be exploring some assault rifles. And the fact that you can use them as your main weapon, which is super new and super awesome. Something a ton of us have asked for a long time to somehow make that work, and the shotgun changes I think have done that. So we're going to go over three main ones. First, we're going to go over Dragonfire, then we're going to go over Survivor for a really long time, and then we're going to go over Chopper. These are three that I like to use, so we're going to go over them, and these guys rock it a lot. Screw these guys. But one thing is, a lot of people might get mad, but we are going to also use Might, because I think it's a really good backup shotgun to an assault rifle. And while, it is going to be a video called using assault rifles as your main weapon, when you get close enough, you need to use a shotgun, and one that is very good at switching is the Might, and I actually like it a lot. It makes the Glory do a lot of damage when you have Might and Glory equipped, so even if you don't ever bring out the shotgun and you just start reloading your AR, you can do a lot with it. And as you can see, we are doing a lot right here, and this Dragonfire has a huge time to kill at pretty good distance right there. And we are able to make it work while these people are using machine guns and stuff. They like to stand still and scope, and you can actually sneak up behind them like that I did there and get that kill. Right here, we're waiting for him to come, and we are always moving. You don't want to stay in the same spot, and that is what kind of gives you an advantage with this kind of gun. Right there, we do shoot him through that little cubby hole. Right there, they're both low. We are able to kill one with the grenade and do some work. We are already at 14 kills in this game. I don't even think I played another game after this one. It went so well. Right there, we do end up having to reload our shotgun. So to stop that, what we do is we're going to throw that frost grenade. And right here, we are able to get the kill there. I do recommend using Kingslayer with this combo if you got it. But any good shotgun and knife will work. A Joker, Porcupine, Damascus, Serpent, any of them work. And right there, we did see that guy was on the other side, so we were going to go ahead and kill him with our shotgun. Because it's big damage, we wanted to make sure we got the kill out of the way. We're low, the game's on the line, so we're not going to die, but our teammate decided he wanted to die. But we do end up getting 18 kills, 281 on Slayer, and that is why I love the Dragonfire. But Survivor is the best AR in the game right now. It might not technically be the best as far as damage, but as far as versatility, and as it goes from small to medium to long range, and the bleed damage giving you basically a tracker on people, it is overall the best, especially when it comes to ease of use. Things like the Bastion could technically have better times to kill, and there's other things that could technically be better, but they're all around even, and I think this one is the easiest to use for what it provides. Right here, we are going to wait a little bit too long. We should have probably killed him with Scout, but I'm making an AR video. What do you want from me? And we are going to come over here, waiting for this guy to come, because there's that guy that we know is on top of the bridge, and we also know they might come through the middle, so we wanted to go ahead and wait for him. We are going to go up and try to see if we can find that guy that was up top, and we're just waiting right here to see if our teammates get into a fight, and then the cart moves, and then we're going to go back. Hopefully we could have caught somebody coming across the middle, which is kind of what happened, because they caught us, but we did get the double before that, which helped us end up winning the game. And then on this map, we are going to go straight into the middle, and we want to make sure that we have that Might as our backup, because once they get a little bit too close, we're going to want to switch to that Might and try to kind of close that distance and be able to get that kill. The reason I think something like a Might or a Dolores is very good for this is that it is good in that medium range, and it can do a lot of damage. It's also very easy to shoot them when you switch. So I am a huge fan of those two guns, but also things like Porcupine and Joker can work very well as a backup as well. I would like to say that I do like to scope it, but you don't have to. Really only if you're in that like medium to long range you need to scope it, but you can scope closer as well. I do think that pre-aiming is very good. If you don't know what that means, basically if you know that they're going to spawn and you're basically only one or two directions they can come from, that you can go ahead and have it aimed in that direction so it'll shoot faster and more accurately at them as soon as they come around the corner. And this gives you the ability to kind of have a leg up on others and kind of makes it to where being smart and actually thinking about what you're doing does matter, and it is a very good thing. And so that is something that I really like that you can do now, is actually use assault rifles and play it a little bit more smart and strategic and basically just have it work out. And I think that this is something we've all been asking for, or not all of us, but a lot of us that remember the old GOB days where an Odin was a good weapon and like assault rifles actually mattered and they weren't just a waste of space. Same thing with machine guns, although I never really remembered a time they were good, but we always wanted them to have some role and not just be a wasted like thing. And because of this, you can kind of tell what GOB's doing and going for. They're trying to make things more usable. They're trying to make gunbuck weapons more viable against fragment weapons. Although the fragment weapons are going to be better, it's something you can actually use a remedy now, and you aren't so completely screwed. And I think that it's great that you can actually see if you want to play this game without an unbelievable time investment, just to see if you like it. I mean, because that's the way it was for a little while there, that you had to put in some serious work to get fragment guns just to see if you might like the game. And now that you have gunbuck weapons that, especially in the lower levels, are good enough to get you through until you can spend the time to get some other guns, you'll at least know if you like the way this game is played. And I think that is super good for the player base as a whole, while it is alienating some of the people that have been here for a while, which really is unfortunate. The problem we have is there's too many people leaving just naturally due to life and not enough people coming in and staying. So they got rid of the people who were gold and silver league camping, and they also fixed the group situation, which was actually affecting the lower leagues really badly, not just the platinum leagues. The problem with it is that they made it to where people who, like me and Annie, who play together, can't. And I think they fixed that by putting bots in if you play Team of Fours, which is kind of stupid also. But, I mean, it's the best of very bad options. And I think that, at least in this way, we do have a possibility of the game actually going on and being good in the future, where before it was certain death. So, as it's unfortunate, and we are experiencing these growing pains and changes now, I hope that it does in the future actually have some very good effects on our community. Sadly, all the players that have been here for a while, we have to wait months to actually see the benefits of these new players. But the good news is that, hey, at least we get to use ARs, right? I mean, it's fun. I like it. It's something new and different, which I think is great. And then if you use something like a Might as your backup weapon, you can do so much with these ARs. And if you guys want a true video where I explain how to do all these things, I'm more than happy to put together a little bit of a guide on how to use assault rifles as your main weapons. This is more of an explanation video of how you can do it and which weapons are good, and just to show you the kind of things you can do, not necessarily explain in detail how to do them. But I am more happy to put that video together. If that's something you guys would like, please comment and leave a like on this. We'll get that sorted out. But we are going to keep on going here and just use the chopper as much as we can. We are going to try to use our teammates as indicators of where people are going to be to know if we need to have out our assault rifle or our shotgun. So we don't see anyone coming for a little bit in the middle and the right, so we're going to go ahead and pull out our shotgun and look left. And it was a good idea because we got a kill, got the other ones low for our teammates, and then we ended up winning the game. right here, we are going to, again, just be doing whatever we can to be getting those kills with the might when they're up close. And as they get into the more medium range, we're going to go with the AR. And it is just really neat to see that you can do this. And it's been a long time since, like, the game's been as versatile as it is. And I just wish they implemented these updates better, as I've said many times. And I'm sure all of you agree completely on that part. But I think that it's really fun that the game is different now to where you can actually play like this. And you can run around with ARs and have fun. And I really like that. Before, if I wanted to make an AR video, I had to run around with Icebreaker to get people low with it, and then start using the AR. I couldn't just actually use an AR the way you used to back in the day. And so, to get back to its roots and get this kind of thing to be able to work, I think is great. It's what a lot of people in the community wanted, and I think that they've done a great job of actually implementing that. They just did a terrible job of explaining how they were going to do that, and all these changes are, like, good and worth it to accomplish these kind of goals. But, like, there's so much hardship and bad stuff that comes with it that if you don't explain the upside to it and the reasons for it, then we're just all going to get mad and not understand. And so I think GOB failed us really hard on that. But I do think with the update, they accomplished what a lot of players were asking for. Not all were asking for it, and if you didn't want that, then I could see how it would be annoying. But there were a ton of players asking for ARs and machine guns to be usable. So I think that this is probably the only way that would have worked, is to make shotguns a little bit slower paced, and that can make everything else work. I hope that they nerf snipers a little bit, especially things like Orochi, but as far as first steps, I think it's going in the right direction, and just getting to be able to play like this and have all these different types of play styles, like with ARs and different shotguns that we haven't been able to use in years, I am all for it, and I'm at least enjoying myself, which I'm all happy about. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much to my supporters, my channel members and donators. If you donate or become a channel member, I put you at the end of my videos, and I really appreciate it. I will be getting my new audio set up very soon. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day.